Hello, what's going on, everybody? This is Tim. Thanks for coming to another update video. It's been a year since we've seen the 8890p, and we've just spent the day yesterday kind of tying it up, and we're going to talk about the plans for the next year. So take a look and enjoy the video. So this is a 36-inch tank that's 18 inches deep and 18 inches wide. The current layout has been set up for approximately about a year, and as you can tell, the layout is looking quite overgrown. So let me lay in some footage of what the tank looked like immediately after RESCAPE about a year ago, and we'll kind of talk about the stock list and my favorite plants and some changes that we've seen, and then we'll clean up the tank and talk about the new layout. The tank is stocked with some Melititania praecox, great little dwarf neon rainbow fish, as well as some neon tetras. There's a single green neon tetra in there who's part of the family. We also have some pretty nice tiger endler guppies in there. Picked them up locally from New York City somewhere. They're great little fish. I got them in every tank. There's also two female bristlenose plecos, and lastly, there's a big old group of cubensis. I got these fish probably in July or so after return from a trip overseas in China, and these guys just wanted to breed. They got so aggressive they killed some of my rainbow fish. So, you know, it was really cool breeding the cichlids, but not exactly at the price of having your other fish die. So I took the cichlids back to the store and raised up the fry, so now there's about 11 cubensis cichlid babies hanging out in there. Alright guys, so we're just going to take a look here at how the current layout of the tank with the hardscape and everything like that. So we have a big old piece of Mopani driftwood and then a couple other pieces of driftwood in the tank. As you can see, it's in brown. Dang, look at this fresh animation. So cool. Man, time lapse. Woo! I know how to use a time lapse. Alright, anyways, so there's lava rock in there also. On the branches from maybe 1 or 2 years prior, there were some Anubias tied to these big branches on this giant piece of spiderwood, and they have since grown in, and they are totally killing it. I honestly have so much, I'm probably going to be giving some away. Now we're seeing the Java fern get colored in. There's quite an immense amount of Java fern, so there's tons of Java fern in the tank. This plant right here that I got is really quite pretty. It's called Crepidamines auriculatus, something like that. I think it's actually called Hemosplenium. But it's a pretty nice plant. It's very much like Bulbitis hudaloti, but more rare. There's also a ton of Cryptolense, drawing in some Ludwigia repens. Also in the tank, there's a ton of Cryptocrine Wenditai, so that'll be in the newscape as well. So in the new layout, we're gonna be doing a sand substrate again. We're gonna do a much lower level than before. There's gonna be a large open area banked up on the side. We're gonna reuse the spider wood covered in the Anubias barteri, except we're gonna rotate it on its side there. We're gonna keep most of the Anubias barteri in place. We're gonna be utilizing a lot of the Java ferns, and then there's a ton of Bucephalandra I'm gonna be putting in the tank. We're gonna put in a lot of that Crypt Valense, and it's gonna have a nice blowover effect because we're gonna be moving the outlet pipe to the right, so it will create a current. We're gonna utilize a lot of Crypt Wendity, and then we're also gonna be using a lot of hardscape. I haven't yet decided if we're gonna go with Sirius Stone or Lava Rock, but I kinda wanna use Sirius Stone. All right, guys, thanks for checking out my awesome artwork. I'm having fun with the time lapse, I gotta admit. It's been a day or two since the tank has been cleaned up and tidied up, so we kind of have a final view, and it's gonna be kind of like the last looks before we take it down and rescape it. So enjoy. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video, and if you like it, leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.